Hey YouTube, this is Rob1 here, and I'm here to quickly review Gotham, the Gotham TV trailer that just came out. Interesting, interesting trailer. The show is evidently taking place after the shooting of the Wayne family, and I think we're gonna deal with quite a lot with the aftermath of that, which is interesting. It's very interesting about the different characters that we're gonna see crop up in the show. We're seeing Riddler, we're seeing Penguin, we're seeing Catwoman in her very early incarnation. And I will say this about the villains they're bringing in. I really like them. Because quite a lot of these villains that we're seeing, like characters like Poison Ivy, Riddler, they're all characters which the movies before Nolan screwed up. We're gonna learn about the origins to these characters. And I really like that premise. I really like, how we're gonna see these characters become the villains. Also, I was really surprised about how much Bruce Wayne we saw in this film. It's sort of like a few weeks after the death of the Waynes, and it should really be interesting to see what they do with that. Like, how does Bruce Wayne become Batman? And a lot of that might have something to do with Jim Gordon. Jim Gordon, I'm not so too sure about right now. The actor who plays him is an interesting choice. I've only ever seen the actor play in OC, and I haven't seen him in anything else. He seems like a cop. I'm just unsure about how they're gonna develop him moving forward, and the same goes with the show. I'm not sure how they're gonna pull this off. This is the early stage of Batman. In Smallville, it worked to a point. Because in Smallville, all they did was use the Kryptonian background and built up to the character. But the problem is with Smallville, it had 10 seasons, and at least 7 seasons, we didn't see the Blur or Superman at all. Are we seeing the same kind of thing in Gotham? Because you have to keep in mind that a show like Arrow and Flash, they're probably going to have a long time on our screens. Gotham needs that kind of length, but I don't think they can tell enough stories and have enough seasons to really get us to a point where we're gonna see stuff like Batman start cropping in. So I'm a bit concerned as far as that goes. All in all, I like the show. I like certain parts of what I've seen. I'm just a bit concerned that they're not going to be able to really make this show better, because they're not able to add any of the Batman stuff in. Or even as a background character, they're not going to be able to have the same level as Arrow is doing.